Hola, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les vamos a presentar nuestra entrevista con el doctor Daniel Harrison, que nos ha ayudado mucho con este proceso del PYP Exhibition. A continuación, nuestra entrevista.
Sí. So if you want to make a short introduction first for the child.
Sure. All right. Hello, everybody. So my name is Dan Harrison, and I live in Australia with the kangaroos. In fact, we have kangaroos right near my house here. And in the new house that we're moving, in a couple of weeks, we have kangaroos in the backyard. So that's pretty cool. But we live very close to the ocean. Nearly everybody in Australia lives very close to the ocean. A little bit like you guys in Peru on the coast. But I work at the National Marine Science Centre of Southern Cross University. And so I study all sorts of things about the ocean. But at the moment, my main focus is on trying to save the corals from climate change because the water is getting too warm for the corals. And when the water gets too warm for the corals, they bleach. Have you seen this? Has anybody seen this? No? Okay, I'll tell you about it. So when the water... Yeah.
Está bien, sí. Hold on a moment, so I will translate if someone doesn't understand. Está explicando lo del tema del calentamiento del agua. Sí entendieron todos, ¿no? Esto, y cómo afecta eso al clima y a otros, a todo lo que es el planeta, ¿no? ¿Sí? Yeah. So continue, please.
So when we have a heat wave, when it gets very, very hot in the summer sometimes, then the corals, they live with a algae. It's a symbiosis, which means that the coral and the algae, they can't live without one another. They need juntos. They need both. And when it gets too hot, then the algae sale and the coral dies. First it turns white and then it dies. And so we're trying to see how we can stop this happening.
Sí.
Yes.
So these are corals living under the water. They live in very shallow water and warm water. And they're very, very pretty. Muy bonito. But these corals, they turn white. Maybe there's a mucho calor. No, mucho colores. But this, you see how these ones are white. Son blancos. Totalmente. That means that the water became too hot from the climate change and they couldn't survive any longer. And the reason that they're white is because the algae that lives with the coral is what gives it all the colors. And the coral, it's half plant and half animal. The algae is a plant, the colors, and the white animal is the coral. No? So we're out here in the Great Barrier Reef testing the cloud grinding concept. Cloud grinding concept is that maybe we can take seawater, atomize it, which is sprayed out from this turbine here, and that those droplets will mix up with the atmospheric boundary layer and brighten the clouds a little bit. If we can brighten the clouds just a little bit over the whole summer, then we can cool down the water enough to stop some of the coral bleaching. And there's bleaching all around us happening right now. It's the third mass bleaching event in just 5 years.
The logistics for getting everything together for this experiment were huge, involving a ton of different universities. It's been really, really great actually working on something that provides a solution, and a solution that very much might actually work.
As an Indigenous person, our waterways, our seas are really important to us. It's good to see the scientists trying to help the reef.
So we're sampling downwind with this second boat, which is going back and forth, and at the same time we're sampling with a drone up in the sky, and it allows us to map how the plume is moving up towards the clouds. So if we find out that this technology works as well as we hope, this might buy us a couple of decades, but at the same time it's absolutely essential that we reduce our emissions. If we don't do that, then the planet will keep warming and this technology will just become overwhelmed. It can only buy us time.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Okay, guys, say bye to Dan. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your
Bye,
help.
everybody.
Bye.
Can you send me the photo, please, Lorena?
For sure. I already sent to
Great.
Coralie.
Okay. Thank you.
all the pictures. Thank you so
Okay.
much.